Okay, it's Sunday morning. This is what we see coming out of the
ice road truckers.
Yeah. James won't wait until it defrosts before we start driving, so
It'll take a long time to warm up if we just sit there.
So anyway,
I can see good enough.
The roads are supposed to be pretty bad, so we'll see what the travel is.
That's black ice right there. See how slick that is?
The power went out from 11:20 to 6, so we didn't have power that long, and then it came back on and warmed up. So we had breakfast, and then the power just went out again. So we're heading out and trying to make it home because it's supposed to be even worse tomorrow, and it's going to be like this all week. So if we don't get out now, we're going to be stranded here for a week. So. Okay, so update. We made it to Rock Springs. I don't know how long it took. We were going 40 miles an hour. It's super, super icy, and James is having to use the four-wheel drive. Thankfully, we have that. Or I don't know. We would probably still be stuck at the ranch.
Yeah, we tried to pull off of the county road onto the highway, and it's just a slight incline. And it was so covered in ice that every time I'd push the gas pedal, it would go backwards.
Yeah. So thankfully we have four-wheel drive because the power went out. I think I said it a minute ago, but the power went out at the ranch again right as we were leaving. So if we got stuck there, there's no heat there, and we would freeze. So
it's supposed to get in the single digits tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad. So we're making a slow way home, going like 40 miles an hour with four-wheel drive on. We stopped in Rock Springs. We have 2 gas tanks with us, or gas cans. We always bring extra gas because it is more expensive here. So we usually bring it from home and then fill up at the ranch and then go home on that what we bring because it's cheaper. But with the weather being the way it is, we've decided to keep those tanks in the back and keep them full for emergency purposes. And we went ahead and topped off in Rock Springs at the gas station. And it was slick. It was super slick. Silas and I went to go to the bathroom, and
the ice had pulled down the power lines at the gas station we usually go to.
Yeah, there was power lines laying on people's trucks and everything. Further down, they were without power.
Luckily, across the street, the power was still on.
Yeah, it was weird. This one didn't have power, and this one didn't have power, but across the street they had power, and so everyone's at the Shell station. So we went over there, and I had to catch myself. It was slick, and I almost busted my butt, but
we had to use four-wheel drive to make it onto the highway off the county road.
Yeah.
We would have not made it with a two-wheel drive. We would have not made it.
So first obstacle. It looks like we have a mess, and the power lines are across the road, so we may have to go a different route. Oh no. Look at that. I'm out too far. Oh crap. Well, you gotta turn around? Or do you think they'll disconnect it? So as you just saw, the power lines are down. And we just talked to one of the guys, the electric company. They shut this road down. It's not passable. And there's poles snapped. He said all the way. He said 3 to 5 miles down the road, all down. Yeah,
there's supposed to be cables that help support them.
Yeah, that goes across, and they're snapped too. So they're across the road. So we're having to turn around and go back about 5 miles, and then try to find another road to go back to cut across to where we need to be.
We filled up.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have made it now. The junction's way out of the way.
Yeah, they said it's super slick where we're fixing to be going, but that's the road they've been traveling. But anyway, I'm sure we're gonna come up with more and more obstacles today. But we're gonna go down about 5 miles, cut over on another road, and go up a different way. It's a big detour, but I'm sure there's gonna be more to come. So we're just gotta be very careful. There's just all these power lines. It's pretty dangerous.
Sideways a little bit. guardrail.
Yeah, no guardrail, no sand. Well, it looks like there was sand, but not sand anymore. Crap. Yeah, be careful. We're just sliding. Oh no. Did he get off the side?
Oh no. I don't think he did on purpose. Not in the ditch.
No, he's too big. We can't pull him out. He's stuck, I bet. I don't see is anyone in there. Does he need to...
He's stuck.
I don't know if he's in there. I don't see him. He's not hurt. I bet he called someone to come get him. I wonder if that's his trailer he dropped and then was going further.
Yeah.
And still slipped.
Try without it.
I bet it is. I bet that's his
Yeah,
trailer.
it is.
He dropped it and was going to try to...
There's the tire tracks going off from it.
Yeah. Still didn't make it. Wow, look how thick the snow is here.
Yeah. About 4 inches deep, probably.
Poor thing. He's
Freezing,
frozen.
yeah.
It's a little one. Where's Mama at? We can't help him. Aww. Poor thing. He don't know what to do. Where's Mama?
She fell in the river and froze to death.
You're so bad. Dude needs to get out of the way.
Why is it the river frozen?
Because it's moving and there's too much water. It's not that cold here. I mean, it's cold, but not enough to freeze the river. Beautiful. Well, we made it to Junction. They put something on the road, so some kind of black granules, it looks like.
Maybe it's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Did he even survive?
I don't know.
Oh. It's like
That guy in the truck right there just lost it. He was hitting sideways.
He's still
We're down to 30 miles an hour. He doesn't have four-wheel drive on. If he hasn't. That's why he keeps fishtailing. We had to stop and put it back on.
Our windshield wipers are frozen, so they're making a god-awful noise. But you can't stop or you can't see out the windshield. It was solid ice like that. And then it's finally starting to thaw a little bit, but man, it's annoying. the road conditions are getting worse instead of better.
The bridge is so bad that everybody's going this slow. Trying to keep from hitting each other. We're going 25 miles an hour. That's about all we can do.
Hours later, and we're still on the road.
And a blizzard. Will it pick up the headlights?
You can't see, I don't think, but I think you can maybe hear the rain and the sleet. Oh my goodness.
Sleep and snow mix.
So tired. We got 24 miles left to go. It'll be right at about 12 hours. It's been a long day.
Heavy snow.
Our house. We are running to get a heater because our regular heater in the house is not keeping up. So Lowe's is supposed to open at 8, so we are going to try to go and grab a kerosene heater because we are almost certain the power is going to go out as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab a kerosene heater while we can. And yeah, if we can get some more extra butane too, because that will fuel the electric burner that we have so we can still cook when we lose power. We do have a generator and we can use that, but if we can use other sources as well, that'll, you know, save on our generator. So
Our heater is set on 72.
and it's only getting to like 64, right?
It's getting to 64 and it's running constantly.
Yeah, it hasn't stopped and it can't keep up. So
Our heating systems down here and our insulation is not made for 16-degree weather.
right, it's cold. So I was woken up at 4 o'clock this morning by being cold, and I found our heating blanket and plugged it in. So you're the only. Okay.
You wanted to see snow.
Yeah.
There you go.
So here's the roads going to Lowe's right now.
Nice road truckers.
I had to stop and take a phone call for work. We're all trying to check in to see who has power and who doesn't, and go from there so we can come up with a game plan today. So, oh goodness, it's still coming down. The snow's coming down. There's an electric company. Right? Is that electric? I think it's electric.
Yep.
They're gonna be out everywhere today. So hopefully we will have power for as long as we can. So, with a police officer. I'm sure. But anyway, we're trying to make our trip to Lowe's. I'm hoping that they'll be open and we can get what we need and get home.